PS IMAGO Designer is an application that allows designing analytical reports in the form of dashboards or traditional detailed reports. Working with PS IMAGO Designer begins when the user has pre-prepared result objects such as tables and charts in PS IMAGO Pro. Upon launching the application, we see the Start window displaying the reports we recently worked on. We can open a report from the list, from a file, or create a new report. The goal of this presentation is to prepare a standard report in the form of a document presenting the results of a quality of life survey of city residents. To begin, let's choose New. In the first step, we need to enter the name of the report. I will enter Quality of Life in the City and change the mode from the default dashboard to document. We can choose a different size than the indicated A4 format, but I will leave it as it is and click OK to start creating the report. The application window is divided into 3 areas. The top menu contains all the tabs with options needed to write the report. The Items panel, where the result objects will be visible, and the workspace for creating the report. From the top menu, let's go to the Items tab. To start preparing the report, we can load objects using the dedicated PSID format or the standard SPSS report format SPV. And we also have the option to upload any graphic objects. I will select the PSID file named City Satisfaction. Let's move on to preparing the report. I'll start with issues related to city investments and name the first chapter accordingly. Then, by going to the Text tab, I will set the style to heading, which will allow me to easily generate a table of contents later. For the presentation, I will use previously prepared descriptions. I will paste the text related to general information regarding the question about the most important investments in the city. Then, from the list of available objects, I will drag the chart showing the respondents' answers. Below, I will add another paragraph related to the chart. The newly added comment contains information about a survey conducted the previous year. Therefore, I should add a footnote with that information. By going to the References tab, I indicate to add a footnote. A footnote will be added where I will place the information that the mentioned survey is Resident Opinion Survey 2015. While on the References tab, let's select the chart and insert a caption below it. As a label, we can choose one of the predefined ones from the list. I will add my own named chart, and as the position, I will indicate it to be displayed below the result object. The window also contains additional options, such as formatting the numbering of charts, which I will leave as default. It's worth mentioning that adding captions is also possible from the context menu using the right mouse button. Additionally, to supplement the caption, we can easily add the object's name as it appears on the list on the right side. After selecting the chart on the list of objects, I right-click where I want the name to appear and insert the additional description according to its name from the context menu. Remember that the better prepared the objects are, such as having comments and names, the faster and more efficiently we can prepare the report. Now, I'll add another page to the report by inserting a page break, which can be found by going to the Insert tab or using the keyboard shortcut, Ctrl and Enter. As the title of the next chapter, I will enter Evaluation of City Authorities, Comparative Analysis, and mark the text style as heading, just like for the first chapter. I will add the text for this chapter. On the page, I will place charts related to the overall evaluation of the mayor and whether he is seen as a good steward, namely the objects named Mayor Hist and Steward Hist. The results include responses from the previous survey. We can now add captions and finally place the remaining text. I have prepared the first chapters of the report. Let's add a few more elements that should be in the report. Let's start by adding the logo in the header. To do this, go to the Insert tab and choose the header. Then click the image icon and select the desired graphic. In the footer, let's add the page number, which can be inserted from the Header and Footer tab. Additionally, check the option not to display the header and footer on the first page. The last thing I will do is add a title page, a page with information about the survey, and a table of contents at the end. It's impossible to cover all the available options, but working with PS IMAGO Designer at the document creation level is no different from what we know from popular text editors, except that here we have access to SPSS objects that we can edit at any time and manage from within one application. In this quick way, we have prepared a simple report, which I can now share with others by exporting it to Word format or as a PDF.